What the hell is up, guys, and welcome back to another Snus Labs YouTube video. We are back, baby, we are back at it again. Let's fucking go. In today's video we are going to talk about top 3 nicotine pouches at the moment for me. So keep in mind, these are my personal preferences, they are not facts in any way, although I am an expert on this matter and you should listen to everything I say and take it very seriously. In any case, let's get right into it. And I want to say how I picked these ones is through my personal preferences and what do I like in a nicotine pouch. I like it's strong enough and it burns. I love when a nicotine pouch or snus burns my lips. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for pain. Yes. And yeah, so top 3 nicotine pouches for me and some honorable mentions as well. So without further ado, let's get into my third best snus, and that is Pablo. And I picked 2 Pablos here. This is the Pablo Red, or it can be the Pablo Ice Cold as well. I think they're pretty much the same. And I also picked Pablo Frosted Mint. And this one is an exclusive version and it's pretty strong. It's actually 30 milligram per pouch, which is quite a bit. So yeah, why Pablo, you might ask? Well, it's kind of everything I'm looking for in a pouch. It burns, it's strong, but the only negative thing I have to say is it is a little bit too strong, at least for the ice cold one, which is weird because this one has more nicotine, but this one for some reason makes me feel a little unwell and maybe a little bit sick also. But yeah, so Pablo is number 3. I think I could say also like maybe Killa Frosted Mint. It's the same, kind of the same category as this one, and that's pretty good as well. For my number 2 I picked the XL Greatest, but I also could have picked the Siberia Extremely Strong All White portion, but I don't have it at the moment handy. So I think this is like the Siberia, but maybe a little bit better. I do like both. The negative thing about Siberia is that it's really wet pouch and it can drip pretty easily. So that's the negative thing about that one. But for the XL Greatest, this one does not drip at all. This is pretty, well, it's not dry at all, but it doesn't drip at all. So yeah, this one takes the lead for that reason. And I do know it's not a secret in my channel what my favorite pouch of all time is, and that is the Greatest of all time. I do want to say I have tried hundreds and hundreds of different pouches. There are good ones, there are bad ones, there are really bad ones, and then there are really good ones. I know it's a preference and it depends on the person. What do you like in a pouch? So yeah, people are different, but for my own preferences, the Greatest is the best one. So it burns just the way I like it, it's strong enough, it's not too strong. The flavor, well, the flavor is pretty mild, that's what I can say. But I'm not looking for a flavor when I'm using snus. I'm looking for the burn, for the kick. And the Greatest, it's the best one when it comes to that. And also why I think the Greatest is my favorite is because I used to use snus, like real snus, called Odens, called Dry, and I used that for many years, and when I switched to nicotine pouches, this one was closest to that. So that's why it's very important to me. Then we can talk about some honorable mentions that I said in the beginning of the video. I have 2, actually 3 here. The 8 milligram Greatest. This one is as good almost, but it's weaker. It has half the nicotine in it and the pouches are a little bit smaller, so that's why it's not top 3 for me. Then we have Puff and Pouch Citrus, which is almost the best flavor I have ever tried. So it's really good flavor, but I have mentioned before that I'm not looking for a flavor in a pouch, so that's why it's not top 3. But if you like flavor, this one is really good. Another one we have is Curva Fatality, and this flavor is Black Fruit Mint. This is as well almost the best flavored pouch I have ever tried. Really good flavor, and I have to say Curva has a lot of good flavors. But the problem with this one is it doesn't burn at all. It feels almost like nothing in my lips, so that's why it's not top 3 or even top 5 for me. But I do love the flavor of this and it's fun to use from time to time. If you are at all interested to buy any of these, you can get it really cheap right now from europesnus.com. With the code SNUSLABS you can get 10% off your every order. And in that website you have almost every snus you can imagine. So the code works for them all, but these are my favorites, so I definitely recommend you try this. Please leave a comment on this video and tell me what your top 3 snuses are. I would like to try them as well. But yeah, that was today's video. Please leave a like if you liked it, and please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not already, so you don't miss out on the best snus content on YouTube. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.